Hey, good morning, B.C.E. here. I hope everything's going well for you today. The reason for this video are several. It's always difficult to pinpoint it down to one thing. I've been thinking a lot about betrayal the last couple of days, and the psychopathy of people, term used loosely, that would lie to a baby/child from birth. We've all been lied to, okay? And I'm not in any way saying that we don't have free will and we haven't used it improperly. But in the world of opposites, where things you are told in the news are completely untrue, and the things that you are told in fiction are true, think about what you were basing your determinations on when you thought the news was the news. Because I know I used to. And my worldview came from that. And the good channels, who I don't need to name. It's funny, the only way out is within, right? It's funny. And, you know, the reason that things like The Matrix ring true, White Rabbit, the rabbit hole, the reason these things ring true is because they are true. Now, I have been, it's true, in my life, my own worst enemy at times. I think everyone's their own worst enemy. That's the point. They take advantage of that. Think about what they tell you about this country when you grow up. It's Christian. I cannot tell a lie. Well, that's Freemasons telling you that. And they're telling you that for a reason. So that when you lie, or when you don't lie, and they do, they can take advantage of you. Because they know, instinctively, excuse me, Yahweh's flock has pure hearts. And so they take advantage of it over and over and over and over again. They take advantage of the trusting nature of people. Starting off with, this is a Christian country, with 50, coincidentally, 5-7 pentagrams on the flag, 7 and 5, 12, 777, 66. Kind of like 75 Talcott Road, Guilford, Connecticut, 7677. See, because people who were not practitioners of the occult would not make certain to squeeze these numbers in everywhere. And a Christian country would not stand for this many outposts of wizardry in a 250-mile radius. OZ, letters to numbers. Now, I'm sure it's just a coincidence. My mother, CK. Turd, witch, scumbag, Satan-worshipping, baby-eating, abomination-practicing whore. Just so happens OZ, letters to numbers 77. Just coincidentally, Route 77. But it's not a real thing. The occult doesn't exist. They don't practice these things. Liber Oz is a document for no reason whatsoever. It's just a coincidence that OZ translates to 77, letters to numbers, as it is that Satan is 77, as it is that Santa is 77, PP is 77, and they use that term all the time. It's all a coincidence. Just as they tell you you're free, election 33, because English is witchcraft. It's been set up as a control mechanism, and it's worked like a charm, because they know what words to say and when to say them, because they've been raised in this. As above, so below, right? This is the world of deception. And if this is the opposite of the world up top, then you have to assume every single thing out of all of their mouths, whether or not it is or isn't. You must assume that they come from a place of lying their ass off. Voting 33. Right, country founded in 1776. It's a fucking joke. It's Chaldean magic and numerology all over the place. And you know, it's the micro and the macro. Betrayal large and betrayal small. And betrayals in people's own lives are not small. And if you think you haven't had stuff like this happen to you, you know, it's how you adjust to it, how you respond to it, what you do after. And we all have free will. And you have to live with those decisions, as I do. But I didn't realize my free will was being manipulated. 1776, right? Well, that's a 21. 2 and 1, 3. 7, 7, 7. 17, 8 and 9 is 72. My pulse stays 72, come shine nor rain. Club 27. RV's right, but it's two things. It's duality. It's 2 sevens and it's a 9 for club number 9. Right, control methods. That's what we're talking about here. It's all set up. All their stupid little government programs, all the stuff you hear. Sesame Street, right? The Count, who was the main puppeteer on Sesame Street along with Jim Henson initially in the Electric Company. Well, it was Frank Oznowitz, who also voiced Yoda, creation of Manly Palmer Hall, the Eastern Mystic and Freemason. Right, control everything, control it all, control the human genome. Right, there's several things working in unison here, and they love killing 75 birds with one stone. Right, think of all these terms. Think about how you had them shoved down your throat. Sex ed, right? Teaching you how to masturbate at age 4, right? Languages, 33, because he stole them, like he stole the world. Like he and his practitioners of sorcery and douchery stole the world. Lying bags of turd that they are. Because this is what it's all been about. The Tower of Babel, 66. See, it's an impracticality for you and I and anybody else to have done this to them. It's not feasible. Oh, they'll know nothing about it. They never know anything about it. It's never their fault. They're framed, the poor occultists. Except the problem they have is no one died at the Salem witch trials, at least nobody who wasn't a Christian. Right. And right, it's a spiritual war. They can't win a physical war. That's why it's a chess game. That's why the pillars on 9/11 represent the pillars of the earth, pillars 33, Jachin and Boaz. Right, and we come from, this is a Christian country? Right, right. Well, first of all, women can't run the church, and that's not an assault on women, okay? Alongside, face to face, next to one another. We're not talking about taking orders from women, which is what they're talking about. Taking orders, not even women, taking orders from witches, which is what they are. They're Order of the Eastern Star, daughter of the American Revolution, baby-eating, orgy-practicing, sexual right magic, baby-screwing witches. Pentagram 33, pentagrams 42. Now, why is that important? 7 times 6. When was the country founded? Right. 67, 76, 42. And it's multiple things, like everything is. Stars is 13, right? 76, 67. Stars is also 2 sevens. Stars and Stripes, 49, important for 3 reasons. It's a 13, it's 3 sixes, and it's 7 sevens for OZ. And again, it just keeps going. 5 and 8 is 13, 6 and 7, 7 and 6. Because this is what it is. Chaldean magic. Hypnosis, 33, via sign, symbol, color, name, date, letter, and number. And the fact that these people, and again, term used loosely, could all do this. Think about all the children being lied to right now, in school right this moment, and they think it's true. And those wizard and warlock teachers have no problem with it at all. Magic with a CK, 2 sevens. Again, Santa, 2 sevens. Satan, 2 sevens. Oz, 2 sevens. Right, Route 77. Here's Route 77, but again, you poor bastards. The amount of effort it took to frame you in this manner is truly Herculean. No, these piece of garbage wizard turds started off with the most giant lie in mankind. Well, one of them. That this is a Christian country. That these men were Christians, even though they're running around wearing leotards and foppy wigs and screwing each other in the ass and raping kids. Oh, but yes, they're Christian. And there happens to be a highway running east to west in the country. That's Route 66, one of the two most important numbers in free turdery, 33 and 66. All these roads, red and blue for masonry, you'll note they're all Kabbalistic numbers, but again, we had the road crews, we had all the money, we had the Rothschilds, and we did it to you, didn't we? Right, Mom? Right, and it's utterly, completely, 100%, it couldn't be more true. Words are for deception, English is witchcraft. And if you don't know signs and symbols, you're fucked. And there they all are. And it tells you exactly what's going on, exactly who's who. Right, because these are not coincidences. ABC 1, 2, 3, 33. Right, the alphabet, the numeric charts, the periodic tables, all set up by these people. But no, they have no agenda, Brandon Christian. No agenda whatsoever. No, they just make all these references to the 33. There's no reason for it whatsoever. It's complete happenstance. They don't even know who they are. It's all just an unfortunate coincidence in which we framed them. And the worst people walking the earth are just victims. Right. Novus Ordo Seclorum, this undertaking has been approved. Which undertaking? Destroying the world and lying to you about it. Right, this is here again, a square and compass is mockery, 33 degrees. Again, there's no reason at all. Albert Pike's 33 in numerology, they developed the language, he's a Freemason, but no, it's a coincidence. The Masons, Masonry, Marine, right? Because this is Satan's military. Marine 33, circles 33. Right, my brother's a Satanist, he's a Marine. What does that tell you? And again, not impugning the deceived here, but my brother is nowhere near deceived. Right, Pearl Harbor Day, December, 12th month, 77766, 7th day, 1941, 75. 75, 57, 12. Right, control, betrayal, lying. Red and blue for masonry, lying politicians. None of them Christian, none. It's an oxymoron. Christian politician. Masonic politician, Order of the Eastern Slut politician. Right, we've been over it. Trump, Clinton, Europe 33, because they developed the language. Europeans 42, 6 times 7, 76, 67, Stanley Kubrick. Right, red and blue for masonry. Right, and the devil 33. Lucifer the Light Bearer 75. Where was my Hearst house? 75 Talcott Road. And Lucifer the Light Bearer, of course, is 113. Right. Right. Hand symbols, signs, a manufactured language. And it's everywhere. Hawkeye 33. This is Pythagorean numerology. / Chaldean, deception 42. English is witchcraft 96 and 66. Right. It's already one world religion. And could we possibly, is it even conceivable we could have done this to them? Well, of course not. Which is why they never have any answers, and they just deflect, and they act. I think the count officially is 13. 13 occultists in the last year. And I can tell you they're occultists. Look at my mother's dead dog's gravestone. And this is who we're talking about. I took this, thank you, Mr. Uprising, took this from a screenshot from his video about these witches, okay? Now, what I've said before is I'm convinced my old hag mother and some of my exes who are clearly witches, and that clearly can be discerned now. The only reason you're witches is so somebody will sleep with you. Who would sleep with this guy if he wasn't a member of a coven? Exactly. Right, Cynthia McKinney, liar, former politician, but she's telling you the truth here. It's all fake. And it is. It's all a house of cards. It's all a show. It doesn't really exist. And if we get enough people who know that, oh boy, are they in trouble. 33 and 42, the most important numbers. Just coincidentally is 76. When was the country founded? 7 plus 6, 7 times 6. And betrayal, yeah. Yeah, well, it does come from your enemies. Because the people who say they are your friends clearly aren't. This is a Bob Marley song, and apt. Man to man is so unjust. Children, you don't know who to trust. Your worst enemy could be your best friend, and your best friend your worst enemy. Some will eat and drink with you. Then behind, them sue upon you, dance upon you. Only your friend know your secrets, so only he could reveal it. And who the cap fit, let them wear it. Who the cap fit, let them wear it. Some will hate you, pretend they love you, then behind try to eliminate you. But who jobless, no one curse. Thank God we're past the worst. Hypocrites and parasites will come up and take a bite. And if your night should turn to day, a lot of people would run away. And who the stock fit, let them wear it. Who the cap fit, let them wear it. And it's applicable. This is what's happened to me in my life. And I think if you look closer at yours, probably yours as well. Maybe not to the extent. 1109 Bowler. Just two things. It's a 9/11. Right? 11, 7, and 6. 1176. What's 76 plus 11? 80. Right, it just goes round and round. It just goes round and round. Hiawatha. 5, 2, 2, 3, 3. 5, 2, and 2 is 9. 3 and 3 is 6. The micro and the macro. Filicide is the deliberate act of a parent killing their own child. Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Dad. This is what they attempted to do. Right, both dates 33, mathematically impossible. Explain this, turd. Can't. Because when I found this, I said to her, explain it. And she said, nothing. As I watch House of Horrors, as I had this conversation, right behind her is a portrait of the fallen Nephilim screwing humans. 77. CK, my mother's initials, for the number 33 is 66. Police 33. Police 27 is 42. Police 33, 33. Police worship Lucifer 116, 9/11. It's all a psyop. E equals MC squared is 33. All hoaxes 33. DNA is a hoax 33. The sky is blue due to water sheep 116. English is witchcraft, 66 and 96. Betray Christian Elliott just coincidentally is 67, 76. B.C.E.'s parents worship Satan is 96 coincidentally. Red Rum B.C.E. is 33 coincidentally. Take B.C.E.'s free will is just coincidentally 66, as I'm sure you wouldn't find anything similar with you. Free will 33, as in they use theirs and we don't. Demonic exchange 76. Demonic exchanges 77. Free will. Take the sheep's free will 88. Now my mother and her husband's, their names just coincidentally end up 33. Candy and Tim, 33. Candy and Bill, 33. Oh, but I did it all to you, didn't I? Candy and Bill for 33 is also 113 for 33. This is Lucifer's World, 96. Betray all, 33. Betray Christ, 33. They live amongst us, 66. BCE's parents, natural born killers, 119, 66, 99. And they use their little words, their little garbage. Panic attack, right? It's all witchcraft. Panic attack, 33. It's control methods, anxiety attack, 777s. Dizzy spell. Medicine is witchcraft. Kill them all, 33. Oh, there's my mother's name, plus whore, and it's 76. Babylon's sisters, Babylon, the whores of Babylon. That's what they are. That's a song by Steely Dan, Babylon's sisters. It's 42, and Steely Dan is 33 because it's all connected. Psychological op, 77. Which is what it's all been, which is what it all is. It's that, and it's betrayal of everyone by all these scumbags. Hope you're having a great day.